top 15 weirdest insects in the world. Beneath every leaf, within every shadow, exists a world of hidden architects and alien engineers. Creatures so bizarre they defy imagination. These aren't monsters from science fiction. They are real, living, breathing miracles of evolution. Today, we'll journey through a list of the strangest insects ever discovered. Creatures that hum, shimmer, hiss, and glow their way across Earth's hidden corners. Ready your magnifying glass, traveler, because in the insect kingdom, the weirdest truths crawl closest to the ground. This is the top 15 weirdest insects in the world. Number 15. The assassin bug, Acanthaspis petax. In the dense rainforests of Malaysia, a small predator lurks, masked in the corpses of its victims. The assassin bug wears the exoskeletons of dead ants like armor, stacking their hollow remains on its back with a gluey secretion. The effect is grotesque and brilliant, a disguise that confuses predators and lures new prey. It doesn't just kill, it uses death as camouflage. Imagine a warrior cloaked in the bones of its fallen foes. When it strikes, its beak pierces like a syringe, injecting venom that liquefies the victim's insides before being sucked dry. Some assassin bugs have been seen carrying up to 20 ant carcasses at once, a walking fortress of the dead. From killers in disguise, we journey toward elegance in bloom. Number 14. The orchid mantis, Hymenopus coronatus. In the humid jungles of Southeast Asia, a petal moves, yet it isn't a flower. The orchid mantis is one of nature's most beautiful tricksters. Its limbs are sculpted like delicate petals, pink and white with a porcelain sheen. Butterflies, bees, even other mantises are drawn to it, mistaking it for a harmless blossom. Then, snap. The flower bites back. This perfect mimic is an ambush predator wrapped in elegance. And here's a fascinating twist. Female orchid mantises can grow up to 3 times larger than males, making their floral illusion even more striking. From deceptive beauty, we descend into the desert, where survival means becoming ice itself. Number 13. The desert weta, Deinocrida rugosa. Meet the desert weta, New Zealand's colossal cricket cousin, an insect so ancient it predates the dinosaurs. With jaws that could crush a twig and a body the size of a mouse, it's both fearsome and strangely endearing. But its true superpower lies in endurance. During freezing winters, it can survive being completely frozen solid. Its body produces a natural antifreeze that keeps its blood from crystallizing. When the sun returns, the weta thaws, shakes off the frost, and simply walks away. In Maori legend, it's called the god of ugly things. But in truth, there's beauty in its resilience. From icy peaks, we now rise toward wings made of glass. Number 12. The glasswing butterfly, Greta Otto. In the misty forests of Central America, a ghost drifts among the trees, the glasswing butterfly. Its wings are nearly invisible, built from microscopic scales that bend and scatter light so perfectly they seem transparent. It's nature's version of stealth technology. Through those glassy panes, you see the world itself flutter by. Locals call it espejitos, or little mirrors. The glasswing's beauty isn't just delicate, it's ingenious. By being see-through, it escapes the eyes of predators that rely on color to strike. From transparency and grace, we plunge into the night, where insects carry lanterns of their own. Number 11. The railroad worm, Phrixothrix hirtus. Deep in South America, a creature glows like a living train across the forest floor. The railroad worm, the bioluminescent larva of a beetle, has glowing green dots along its body and a single red headlight at its front. It looks like a locomotive made of light. This glow isn't for decoration though, it's a warning. Its body uses luciferin, the same glowing compound found in fireflies, to signal that it's toxic. The red glow from its head invisible to most insects, helps it hunt unseen. From glowing predators, we rise into the canopy, where the leaves themselves come alive. Number 10. The leaf insect, Phyllium bioculatum. In the forests of Malaysia and the Philippines, one leaf sways with unusual rhythm. Then, it walks. The leaf insect is one of nature's most convincing illusions. Every vein and blemish is perfectly replicated on its body. Even its slow, rocking gait imitates a leaf stirred by the wind. If danger nears, it folds itself flat and vanishes into the greenery. Even more astonishing, females can reproduce without males, a phenomenon called parthenogenesis, creating perfect genetic copies of themselves. From mimicry and green, we drift to crimson petals hiding the face of a devil. Number 9. The devil's flower mantis, Mantis diabolica. In the deserts of East Africa, a blossom unfurls like fire. The devil's flower mantis spreads its arms in a display of scarlet, ivory, and emerald, startling predators into stillness. The largest mantis species on Earth, it's both performer and predator. When hunting, it sways like a flower, waiting for prey to wander too close. Its threat display is so theatrical that locals once believed it had divine powers. Despite its fearsome look, it often avoids conflict entirely, winning battles with beauty alone. From sacred colors, we move to liquid shadows beneath the water's surface. Number 8. The water scorpion, Nepa cinerea. In the still, quiet ponds of Europe, a creature shaped like a withered leaf lies buried in the mud, motionless, patient, and deadly. This is the water scorpion, an insect that breathes through a long tail-like siphon, extending it above the water's surface, like a snorkel, while the rest of its body remains hidden below. With forelegs folded like a praying mantis, it waits for the slightest ripple. Tiny hairs along its body detect these subtle movements, allowing it to hear the water and strike with lightning speed. When a tadpole or small fish ventures too close, it impales its prey and injects digestive enzymes, turning solid flesh into liquid nourishment. Despite its fearsome name, the water scorpion isn't a true scorpion, but its bite is sharp enough to leave an impression. Though it seems tied to its pond, it can fly on warm evenings in search of new waters, especially when its habitat dries out. In winter, it hunkers down in the mud, siphon tucked, metabolism slowed, a silent relic awaiting the return of spring. From silent waters, we move into the jungles, to armored strength. Number 7. The Hercules beetle, Dynasty's Hercules. In the steaming jungles of Central and South America, the Hercules beetle reigns supreme. This colossal insect can lift 850 times its own weight, the equivalent of a human hoisting a truck. Its mighty horns are used in duels for mates, clashing like miniature rams. Even its armor responds to the weather, changing from olive green in dry air to jet black when humidity rises. It's the very image of insect strength, beauty, and brawn combined. From might and muscle, we drift to fragile silk wings that shine in moonlight. Number 6. The Luna moth, Actias luna. Bathed in pale green light, the Luna moth flutters through the night like a spirit. It doesn't eat, it doesn't drink, it lives for just 1 week, its sole mission, to find a mate before vanishing into the dark. Its long, trailing tails are more than decorative. They confuse bat sonar, acting like decoys in the air. The Luna moth's fleeting life has made it a symbol of transformation and rebirth, a whisper of beauty that fades too soon. From moonlit wings, we descend into the swamp, where electricity hums in the dark. Number 5. The electric light bug, Lithoceros indicus. In the wetlands of Southeast Asia, a hand-sized predator prowls the shadows, the electric light bug, also known as the toe biter. With powerful raptorial forelegs, it ambushes fish, frogs, and even small snakes. grabbing prey with precision and injecting enzymes through a sharp proboscis to liquefy and consume them like soup. Known for its painfully intense bite, this insect earns instant respect from anyone who crosses its path. During breeding season, they gather beneath street lamps, irresistibly drawn to artificial light. After heavy rains, these surprisingly agile hunters take to the skies, flying for miles toward glowing horizons, neon-lit rivers, roadside rest stops, and bustling night markets. When threatened, they play dead or release a strong, medicinal odor, a chemical warning to keep predators at bay. In Thailand, their essence is used to flavor chili pastes, and they're often fried as a salty, shrimp-like delicacy, capturing the wild perfume of the wetlands in every bite. From buzzing lamps, we glide into emerald brilliance and sinister control. Number 4. The jewel wasp, Ampulex compressa. Shimmering in emerald light, the jewel wasp is as deadly as it is dazzling. It hunts cockroaches, but rather than killing them, it stings directly into their brains. The venom shuts down the roach's escape reflex, leaving it a living puppet. Wasp then leads its victim into a burrow, lays an egg on its belly, and seals the chamber. Days later, the larva consumes the roach from within. This tiny wasp practices one of nature's darkest arts, mind control through chemistry. From sinister emeralds, we dive back into the treetops, where crowns look alien. Number 3, the Brazilian treehopper, Bosidium globulare. High in Brazil's Atlantic forest, a speck of life wears a crown from another world. The Brazilian treehopper is tiny, just a few millimeters long, yet its silhouette stops you cold. 4 slender stalks rise from its back, each tipped with a perfect sphere, like a floating mobile sculpted by an alien artist. This isn't a head, it's an extended pronotum, a living helmet whose purpose scientists still debate. Is it a decoy to confuse birds? A false silhouette that breaks the outline? A masquerade of fungus or eggs that predators avoid? Whatever the answer, the effect is pure, disarming strangeness. Treehoppers tap into plant sap with needle-fine mouthparts and exude honeydew, a sugary dew that attracts ants, bodyguards in exchange for a sweet toll. Many of their kin communicate by sending vibrational songs through stems and leaves, a secret drumline you can't hear but the plants can feel. Watch closely and you'll see the treehopper freeze, then sidle along a twig in careful half steps, or pivot its orb-tipped crown so it becomes clutter, not cuisine. In dappled light, that bizarre crown turns from jewelry to shield, spheres glinting like seeds, raindrops, anything but prey. One gust and it is gone, lost in the static of leaves and stems, so small, so silent, and yet it looks like it fell from a much stranger sky. From alien crowns in the canopy, we return to the jungle's thunder. Number 2, the Titan beetle, Titanus giganteus. In the depths of the Amazon, the Titan beetle reigns as one of the largest insects on Earth, stretching nearly 7 inches long. Its mandibles are strong enough to snap a pencil in half, and when threatened, it hisses like escaping steam. Adults don't eat at all. Their sole purpose is to reproduce. And even now, scientists have never found its larval form in the wild. A giant with a secret, hiding somewhere beneath the forest floor. From the unknown, we step into wonder, where evolution plays its strangest hand. Number 1, the giraffe weevil, Trachylophorus giraffa. In the lush forests of Madagascar lives an insect with the neck of a giraffe, and extraordinary in its behavior, the giraffe weevil. Males, with necks up to 3 times the length of their bodies, use their elongated forms in dramatic duels, fencing like miniature knights to defend their territory. Their glossy black and crimson bodies seem almost mechanical, as if crafted by a wild clockmaker. But it's the female who takes on the role of master builder. With precise bites and silk-like secretions, she scores, folds, and stitches a single leaf into a tight green scroll, creating a secure cradle for just one precious egg. As the male stands guard, she completes her intricate nursery, sealing the egg inside. The larva hatches in this leafy studio, safely feeding on its shelter until it's ready to drop to the forest floor and begin the next stage of life. In a world where deforestation threatens the forest's delicate understory, this tiny architect's survival hinges on the health of the very leaves it transforms. Each scroll, a quiet testament to nature's brilliance. Discovered only in 2008, this weevil remains one of Madagascar's most extraordinary examples of evolution's creativity and holder of the #1 spot on our list of top 15 weirdest insects in the world. From glowing worms to glass-winged ghosts, from zombie makers to giants that hiss in the dark, each of these insects proves that nature's imagination has no limits. They crawl, flutter, and shimmer in secret worlds beneath our feet, showing us that life's strangest designs are also its most ingenious. So, which of these wonders astonished you most? Was it the mind-controlling jewel wasp, the glass-winged phantom, or the neck-wielding architect of Madagascar? Tell us in the comments below. And if this journey left you amazed, remember to like, subscribe, and keep exploring with us. Because in the world of nature's arcana, the smallest things often hold the greatest mysteries.